So the Council of Diversity Affairs, its mission is to be a source of information to the community as a whole, but also to impact change at Salt Lake County related to diversity, inclusion, and equity. We have a long way to go in our community and here at Salt Lake County, and its mission is to be more forward-leaning and thoughtful around inclusion.
CODA is a board of community members with committees that focus on the major activities that Salt Lake County does so that we can receive community input on what we do and how we do it. It's been in existence for 8 years, but recently we've moved from getting input to really trying to be action-oriented and providing deliverables for our community based on their input to make sure that we're doing good for everyone.
And so every so often, we get together as a board where we review data, we share information, get a check on how things are going on the ground. That serves as a space of accountability and transparency. We look at data to see how we're doing, like are we improving? I was reading a report not long ago about gun violence in our county, and our crime was on the rise, gun crime was on the rise. And the plan and the policy, the public policy that was implemented went a long way for helping to improve and helping to enact and initiate preventative measures.
So for CODA, this is about improving outcomes for all, not just improving outcomes for certain communities or outcomes in general. We need to figure out how to make progress as inclusive as possible for everyone in Salt Lake County.
We get reports like that in the meetings, and you get to say, okay, this is working, or this is not working, and what can we do better to really target the particular challenge that we're trying to deal with.
Ethics provide a foundation for how we interact with the community so that we make sure that we really build on a strong foundation for the difficult conversations that we need to have.
And really creating a space where people feel comfortable, right? Having crucial conversations. It's one of the things I enjoy about the culture, the organizational culture of CODA. No one feels like they can't be honest. No one feels like they can't have passions or frustrations. And I think that goes a long way when it relates to accountability, having a safe place to have discussions of accountability.
The Daniels Fund principle of ethics that maybe is most important for us would be trust. We have to build trust with our community so that we can listen to them about what the problems are, co-build solutions, and then actively improve them as we iterate based on what works.
Accountability is very, very important. I don't care what sector you're working in. You need to hear feedback. You need people that you're serving to be able to feel like their voices are being heard. Because sometimes there are things that we don't know. We don't know. And accountability gives spaces to those voices that can help.
If an organization just focuses on profits and other gains, it's short-sighted. If we're thinking about the long term, we need to figure out how to support each other, build things together, and do well together.
Well, I would hope that we're putting people and progress before financial bottom line. It's not always the case, we know that. We live in an era of quick transactions and frankly, a lot of focus on wealth. I think that we are better off when we are really looking at our various workforces, me as a county leader, businesses, organizations, and understanding that the profit will follow. If you invest in your people, you'll come out ahead, both in terms of ethical leadership, ethical governance, but also, I believe in the end, the bottom line is there because you'll be inspiring people as opposed to mandating or chasing the wrong thing.